Hey, whoa, what is going on YouTube? It's your boy Yimbo. Welcome back to my channel. Yimbo reviews everything. And this is just a quick little, as guys fall behind me, this is just got a quick little unboxing stream for you guys. Mornings with Yimbo, coffee with Yimbo, or in this case, drink your water. So I got home from doing some errands with the family. And hot off the mail truck, I've been very, very excited about this. It is Donatello's portable portal generator. So I am super fired up. We're going to be unboxing this and checking it all out. And there, that sign, just so you know, is from D. Blake. D. Blake Makes. Treat your shelf. I love those things. I need to set that up with my turtle display. But for now, I thought it was very appropriate. So I'm going to make this a little bit bigger. There we go. And, we'll see if anybody pops in the chat today. But otherwise, let's just experience some toy joy together. So real I am so excited that NECA is doing more spinning around. There we go. I'm very excited that NECA is doing more diorama pieces. That makes me so happy. And when I saw this up for pre-order, I had to grab it. I had to grab it. So portal with control panel, interchangeable, multi-dimensional, lenticular screens. So yeah, we're gonna get into it, and we do have some friends in the house. Jukebox Hero, thanks for joining me this morning, and Cody, my toy correspondent, toy buddy. Again, if you don't follow Too Much New Toys and subscribe to his stuff, he is spectacular. So thanks, Cody, for joining this this afternoon. But yeah, let's get into this. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. So if you are finding me, if you are new to the channel, I am a toy photographer over on Instagram, and I like to review toys through the eyes of a toy photographer. So how am I going to get the best pictures out of these toys? Oh boy. Oh, there's not. All right. It really is. This might not be a super long stream. Here we go. Right out of the box in the plastic tray. That's what we're looking at. There we go. There's not much to it. I wasn't sure if there's going to be a, piecing it together component to this, but it looks like it just is what it is. But that's okay. All right. So the ties, always with the ties. Oh my goodness, all the time. All right. So I'm going to try not to be too noisy about it as I snip these things away. And if I have to pop it out, I might mute myself just because. I don't know about you, but yeah, that sound always kind of gets me. Like the crunching of the NECA plastic trays. But all the ties, actually 2? Is that it? 2 ties? 2 ties. Okay. All right. Ooh, yeah, that sounds. All right. So we got another buddy. Oh, Machu Toys here. What is going on, my man? Machu Toys. And Clintastic, what is going on, brother? Man, so I think it was just the 2 ties. Now, this is actually the second NECA accessory set I just opened in 2 days. So last night, I opened the mummy, the sarcophagus, the mummy accessory pack that I had picked up at Chubsy Wubsy. There we go. Over the weekend on Father's Day. So that is also really great, and I'll save that to go over on Sunday stream. Again, if you're just finding me, this is I do a show about life and toys every Sunday night, so I'll go into detail on that NECA accessory set. But yeah, look at this guy. That's it. There's not anything else to it. Now let's see what moves. Looks like this will move. All right, the pan, like the switch. Nothing else seems to be moving on it. But that's it. That's the portal generator. Okay. No other little pieces. I do have my NECA cartoon set, the Turtles in Disguise, at my feet. So we'll get to take a look at how they look together. And these are the lenticular screens, if I said that correctly. So here are these guys. So there's 3 of them. Oh, that's neat because they are little like hologrammy things. Okay, cool. So let me slide my chair over. Try to get a little cozy over here. And brother. Stick an iPad behind that thing. You are right. Like, these are very cool. But yeah, we're gonna definitely get more bang for our buck. Again, in the photography sense, by just literally any kind of screen. I also have the diorama prints that I'll be able to use, like so. I like that deep like sign right there in the middle. Clint say might need to snag that, dude. Again, as a fellow toy photographer, this is really nice that NECA's giving us like play set pieces. Like, that makes me very, very happy. All right, and then let's see, it's pretty cool. And then go figure, go. What's going on, Miguel? Thank you. Good morning, Jay. Yeah, man, mornings with Yimbo. So I just figure, like, as a full-time toy guy now for the next couple of months, I'm going to be doing a lot more of these sporadic jumping in, especially when I have something neat that I'm excited about that comes in. So this is going to, they're all shaped like so. Oh, and they just kind of sit in there. I'm going to move this for a second just to see if I'm missing anything. If they clip in, it looks like there is a little slider. Okay, there's a little slider on the top and bottom. Yeah, there we go. So here, I'll show that off. So you see there's that little clip at the bottom and a clip at the top there. So it will stay in place. And now, there we go. And you can see that like little holographic movement to the image. Look, oh, so these are going to be really fun for reels too. Again, not that I think everybody sees the stuff that I do out there on a daily basis, but I had just posted a reel yesterday with my new favorite turtle set, the Mirage Turtles. And I got a new gimbal thanks to Machu and Toy Father and Jay Shot and No Chewing all being super hyped about, using gimbals. And I had an older one, but it's somewhere lost in this basement. So I picked up a new one, and that is going to be really neat to film now with this movement. So that will be a cool little thing. So here we go. Let's see some turtles next to it. All right. Move this little camera. There we go. So there's Leo. Obviously, we need Donatello in the house since this is his and all. So just want to make sure I get him standing up nice. His big old smile. But again, I can't get over how much I love the Mirage set. The Mirage set really is like something else. But then I love this set too. This is a wonderful set. I love these Turtles in Disguise. Oop. Very much. I do, occasionally, even like right now, have sometimes some issues just standing them. But that's just because I'm being a knucklehead. But here's Donnie with the portal. They look really cool. They look really good. And if I do a little turn, so it will just be a lot more significant camera movement. Sorry for the glare. That's something I'll have to consider as well with the photography aspect. But there's the Turtle Boys. Let's see. Three Bills are getting me into Turtles, man. I don't want to go down that hole, but I'm so close. Dude, I mean, like, Ninja Turtles were a huge part of my childhood, and obviously, the first set I had was the movie Turtles, the movie line, and then I had to pre-order the Turtles in Disguise because I never found them in Target during the dark times. I had to pre-order them directly when NECA had put them up as a restock. So when that set came in, like, again, that's these guys, so many different accessories, and the fact that these heads are interchangeable, you get so many different looks out of them, which is so cool because they all have different mouths, and then they have 2 sets of bandana eyes, like happy and angry. They are wonderful. It is a wonderful set. and that drove me down the rabbit hole. And I, like I still pick and choose, but like I still have Toka and Razor to open. I still have the Tall and Short Thug box to open. But yeah, so I don't get everything. But I get the ones that look cool. Oh, and hang on. I have a Toy Daddy in the house. Hang on. Let me get my headphones in. And we'll get to chit chat for a little bit about this. Here we go. My man, No Chewing.
What's going on?
How are you, my friends?
I'm good. Can you hear me all right?
Yes, yeah, you sound wonderful.
Perfect. I changed up my setup a little bit with the mic and all that.
No, you sound good. So what are you thinking about this?
I like it. It's nice.
It's so cute.
I like the little backdrops that it comes with, but I'm with Macho. I think you throw an iPad back there, it's gonna be great.
Yeah. Let's see, because he said polarizing filter for your lens to reduce glare. Yeah, on my like the same camera that we have, like on my Canon M50, I do have a polarized like lens cover. So that'll definitely help. But like I said, this is just I have literally a ring light and a TV on it, so that's kind of where that's coming from right now.
I think also if you do use the iPad trick, you could do a little bit of photo stacking. So like the iPad's clearly gonna be bigger than this, but do one with the iPad, one without, and then just stack them together.
Right.
You're gonna get that cool light from the iPad going through the portal. Should be nice.
Dude, look at these things. You know, that's totally spot on. Again, a good toy photography tip for anybody starting out or confused about how this is why we like to share what we've learned over the last couple of years.
I think you guys sing toy photography tips when you do it, whenever you say it.
Toy photography tips. But they're like, I like that it's an actual like portal design on each of these. And again, I'm trying to do my best to block some of the glare, but see how like there's that swirling portal, they're all a little bit different. Like, see, there's the wavy lines.
That's cool. It's a nice touch.
Yeah. And
how heavy is that?
It's incredibly light.
Oh, okay.
Like there's not much to it, like it's really, that's it is what it is. It's just a diorama piece. It's exactly, like I didn't know again, like if there was going to be any kind of things that snap into it. But no, but that was the same thing with the NECA, the mummy set that I just opened. It was literally exactly what they're advertising. It was a little box, like that you can store treasure into, and then it was the sarcophagus. And on that one, they gave a very thick particle board, like with hieroglyphics. Oh my god! Mm-hmm. But so they are starting to cater to us. And I remember Blainer Things did a story a while back where they see what we're doing as toy photographers, and they're now trying to cater to us and market to us with things like that. So that's a very thick particle board stuff. And again, this is exactly what this is. This is for us. I mean, obviously it's for shelf display, but like I bought this not just for these turtles, but like I can use it in so many goofy little things in mad scientist labs. And
it could be the portal that crosses over with all the other turtles that you have, including the Mirage set.
Yeah, I love that set. Aren't you so happy you opened it up?
He is basically the ultimate Raph. That's how I'm considering it, because I'm with that camp. I kind of do wish they came with alternate heads, or 3 alternate heads,
right,
for the other 3 turtles, and then that set is perfect.
Yeah.
But for me, it's essentially a set that has the ultimate Raph. You don't need any other Raph after this one.
Yeah, our friend Jay from Behind the Plastic, TMNT 1987, he shared some screenshots of like Mirage comics of him dressed like that. He's like, this is where that came from, that look. And now I want to like dig in and try to do my own recreations of like some of the shots that he sent me with like against foot soldiers and all sorts of stuff.
I saw your story. Should you go black and white? I think you should go black and white with a splash of red. I think that would be very stunning, very comic-like.
That makes sense. Let's see. Go Figure Ghost said, I want to see Usagi come out of the portal. Oh, I do. That's Yojimbo, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I have him. All right, I'll have to figure that out. unboxing art. Don't you guys work? It's a lunch break for Chewy, and
I am taking a quick lunch break.
I am on summer break, so this is where I get to pretend to be a full-time toy guy. So you will be seeing a lot more, mornings and coffee with Yimbo.
So, you will not see me as much as that.
No. But I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna try to. I'm always going fishing for my boys to see who wants to hop on. Machu said, I would also suggest to put a cover over the iPad screen that bleeds out from the sides just to block the light. All right, that's good. Again, good tool photography tips. Go if you. So this is to go if you collect turtles. You don't have to be a completionist, and you'll be fine. True. And Ultron Unplugged said, how many sets of turtles do you own? I've mentioned this a couple times now. I am on 6. I have 6 sets of turtles, right? Mirage, movie 1, movie 2, Turtles in Disguise. Oh, maybe 4. I'm going to get the last Ronin figures.
I mean, what would you consider sets?
I guess it's
the baby team. Turtles.
Oh, and that's what it was. Then baby turtles. Yeah, they count. That was a whole...
Right. So I'm on to 6 1/4.
Okay.
So or maybe 2 separate quarters.
Which ones do you have that? All right. So we both have Mirage, 1 and 2 movie figures.
Yep.
Cartoon. The cartoon set. Because you and the babies. So 5. Oh, and then you're also going all in on the Ronin set, Ronin Turtles?
No, I'm only at 1/4. I'm gonna stop at the last Ronin and maybe Raph.
Oh, so you're not gonna go full blown. See, I'm getting the team. I
don't fully love it. Like I like it a lot. I definitely like my last Ronin, but I don't know if I need the different variations of Donnie and Leo. But I do like Raph with all the arrows in his shell.
The shell. Oh my god! See, let me see if I can. I'm gonna try to pull those up real quick because they are last Ronin NECA figures.
They are super cool. And then the other one is the Not Leo, the Not Ninja Turtles Samurai set.
Oh, that was the other one. That's right. That's where I was like, because I knew I counted this out the other day. That is 6. Yes, because I'm all in on that.
So we have 5 full team sets, and then we have 1/4 of 2 additional teams. So altogether, you could have 7 sets going right now. Oh, actually, do you have the best next action Turtles? What was that one?
Oh, I do. I only have one. I have the best action, the loyal subjects. So I have a Donatello, and I have like a foot soldier and a shredder that I haven't opened, but and the Krang. I actually really like that Krang figure quite a bit.
All right, so you don't have the turtles.
I don't have the turtles. Going back to the set of turtles, right? What we were counting.
Oh, and then Super 7. Yeah, you could have 10 different sets, I think.
The funny thing is I own the Super 7 set of turtles, but I've never unboxed them.
Oh, I would count that.
They're in my house, right? They're in my house.
yeah, you paid money for them. Just because you unbox it, they're still yours.
That is true. I'm still looking for these. It's kind of hard. If somebody in the chat wants to send me a link, I'm trying to find the reveal.
Try Toy Arc.
Okay.
Toy Arc, and then just type into the search last Ronin.
Okay.
What's Cody saying? You'll get Raph and Donnie and Leo. Don't lie. You might not. You're probably not wrong. I'll see them.
I mean, you're gonna look. Well, if I can find these, not to like give us like early FOMO. I mean, I've been clamoring for this, even though I haven't unboxed Armor yet.
You gonna launch some future FOMO already?
I know. Not that we need anything else to like clamor for, but nothing's coming up there. This is driving me crazy. Is it? Yeah, because it's just the pre-order stuff. Where did I'm trying to think. Maybe Swoosh. Maybe Swoosh had their news up. But yeah, if anybody in the chat is able to find this faster than me, Chewy, let me know if anybody posts a link for me to click on. Last Ronin NECA. Let's see. No.
Is Toy Newsy a good account?
I am not sure.
I don't know that I count as much. But if you just type that in, type in Last Ronin NECA Raph and just go into Google Images, you'll see a bunch of images.
Okay. So we'll do the Google Images then. Let's see.
And there's a checklist on Reddit I'm looking at right now.
I'm still maybe.
And also, I don't think you can send links in your chat. I tried it the other stream, and it wouldn't let me.
Oh, all right. Well, I gotta figure out a way to change that because that was not intentional. Ronin. Trying to get there. Trying to get there.
Playmates, best SHF, Revoltech. Oh, the Power Ranger Turtles. Okay, so yeah, I have that set too.
All right, let's see. Share screen. Here we go. I found, you're right, through the Google image search, I did find a picture of him. There we go. Is it right? It's the Ultimate Last Ronin?
Yeah, it's that third image with all the figures. Just click on that.
Oh, here we go. Okay. Let me see if I can open this separately. Share this tab. There we go. Make this bigger. Share this tab. There we go. That's all I wanted. That's all I wanted to do. Okay. Look at how great they look. I'd probably get Splitter too. I really like how, like Splitter. I don't know. I like all of these. Do I need no, but they're so distinct. And I
need Raph. Raph to me looks the coolest. I need that one.
Raph looks, yeah. And that's the regular version. And then the 2-pack version with the arrows and the blood, that's the 2-pack with Shredder's granddaughter, right? I believe.
It's been a while since I read anything.
Yeah.
It's Cry, right? That he fights? Is that?
Yes. But I don't, I guess, is it silly to talk about spoilers from something from how many years ago at this point? But yeah, just go read The Last Ronin, everybody. By the way, you don't have to spend $20 or $30, unlike you can to support the line if you want to and you want to own it. But also, I'm going to say, I read mine through my library. Go to your library, support your public library. They're doing wonderful things to help us be able to put more money towards action figures. So make sure you support your local library. All right. Try to catch up in the chat now. Let's see. Oh, Cody said issue 19, the Return of the New York arc. Oh, Cody said combine that with the Ubiquitous set and you have a Danger Room entrance. That is a wonderful call, Clint. And then finally might push me to actually shoot my X-Men figures.
Yes. X-Men versus Ninja Turtles. Perfect.
Art's on lunch again. Happy. This is great. I'm happy Chewy was able to join me, and that we're able to give you all something fun. I'd like to think we're having fun and entertaining to watch. To get you through your workday. So, Machu says he has 3 sets of baby turtles. Oh my god! And yeah, Cody's definitely saying you're gonna get
mini mates. We have the mini mates ones too with baby turtles with the mini mates. I will count that as one set.
All right, so mini mates. Oh my goodness. All right, so mini mates. I have Super 7 technically.
2 movies.
The 2 movie sets.
Cartoon,
Mirage. So I'm up to 6 already. That's in my house.
Do you have the Power Rangers?
I do not have the Power Rangers Turtles. But then I did see I did see somebody pop in talking about the Playmates. The Stranger Things, right? And then they did the Street Fighter set. So I didn't own any of those. I didn't grab any of those.
I have the very first version that they pushed out back in 2014 of those same molds.
Okay.
Which were great at the time. They were fantastic when no one else was really doing Turtles. Awesome. And every year since then, less of a return.
I do have that's why The Last Ronin. I'm gonna skip. At least I keep telling myself I'm going to skip the movie 3 Turtles. I'm going to skip them. I'm going to keep reminding myself I don't need the samurai set. They look awesome.
I am also planning to pass at this moment.
Yeah.
I think they're
again at this moment.
But because, we made that decision last night to buy the 78 points of articulation Mirage Ninja Turtle themed diorama. That was my big $1 push. So
yeah. So like that's the thing. Like when it comes to, I can only really do a couple of these big ticketed items. I think I'm also going to end up skipping the HasLab now, even though it's super tempting. I think I'm going to end up skipping it now. But just to remind everybody,
we can talk.
Yeah. This is all turtle themed, but 78 points of articulation. This is still available. You have to hit him up. He has so many slots for that.
I think he's the first batch is done.
Okay.
The second batch is halfway over, and I believe he said he's only making 20 to 25 in total. Yeah. So I have to imagine it's down to the last 5 or so. I don't know. But he's halfway. He did post a story saying batch 2 is halfway through.
Okay.
So,
and he locked and loaded these pictures. Oh my God. Look at how good it looks.
It looks so good. I'm going to enjoy shooting this with the Ninja Turtles, both Mirage and cartoon.
Yeah.
But also, I see a lot of value of Spider-Verse figures in this dio.
Yeah. Basically, I mean, we're going to be trying to maximize, right? That, like, so much of what we talk about is not just like feeling left out to like, the FOMO of like having the thing. Cause like we've gone through that in the last 2 years where, again, I still have so many toys I'm looking at in a closet that I haven't opened, like that I needed to have at that moment. But it's really just trying to enjoy and what things are we going to be actually using. And diorama pieces, again, with like my Lone Wolf Labs Batcave, I'm going to be shooting that this week. And this is, we're going to use it. I'm going to have that sitting in Yimbo that's going to live behind me.
A lot. So I'm really excited for this. I have 3 mythic themed ones by Lone Wolf. I have one that I made myself. I got 2 extreme sets. So this is like my first like city piece.
Yeah. Oh, what are we going to call? What's So in Yimtropolis back here, maybe we could have different boroughs of Yimtropolis, right? So what's going to be our Chewy themed borough?
I know.
Frank, thanks for joining us. Realm of Toys in the house.
What would I name my city?
Yeah, that's what I mean. I want to know. What you name it here. I'm going to swap that down real quick.
So you have Yimbonia, you have Yimtropolis.
Yeah. And again, like I know Cody's super into the loyal subjects. Those came out really, really looking good. I'm fortunate to be able to tell myself like I don't think I'm gonna pursue that line, but like the San Diego Comic-Con exclusives are awesome. And that's right. Diggs Figs. What's going on, Diggs Figs? Talked about the Stranger Things, and the Cobra Kai turtles. Oh my God. The whole point of Last Corona is all but one. That's true. That is very true. Start a toy library. What a great concept, right? Like, could you imagine if we did that where people could like borrow toys? We'd have to be fun. Like,
there was a Shark Tank episode about that type of Netflix model. Old Netflix, not new Netflix. Original Netflix recipe of swapping out toys for like kids, not like collectors. And
right. But see that is a great idea.
With it. And it didn't do well.
All right.
It's tough. It's tough.
If we were all, so many of us, if we were all just closer together, like we would be able to do things like this.
I think we could. It wouldn't be. It would have to be limited, and then you'd have to have you'd have to have some sort of monetary due system for when toys break.
Right.
If you're traveling pants in some like the NECA set. It's only a matter of time before our figure breaks.
Yeah. I mean, you know how I treat everything. Like I get so scared just with the littlest crease and creak or whatever. So.
Yep, same.
Let's see. So Art said I still need those Baby Toon Turtles. Machu.
I think with NECA, it's really interesting the way that they put toys out.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot of like drop it while it's hot and then never again. You never see it come back around. It's kind of crazy in that because it's toys.
Right. I know. Ultra said Nickelodeon Turtles. That's right. Like I do have a set of Nickelodeon Turtles that I gave to my kids. The Rise of the Ninja Turtles, which is on Netflix. Speaking of, like I searched for Tmnt because obviously I'm so This is where I am right now. It was just because that's how we are, right? My daughter's now the same way. My son's the same way. Like, and I can see that reflection in myself where it's like I was so hyped for Across the Spider-Verse and all I wanted to do was play with my Spider-Man toys. And now this Mirage set came in and I'm just, but that's like good. Because then I go with the flow. I follow my passions and interests in the moment, you know? Like, again, I think that's a good reminder of, you know, again, finding your happiness, keeping that smile on your face, right? Is like you gotta play with the stuff that you're interested in at the moment.
Yeah. Don't follow things that don't interest you. Limited time.
And yeah, because you know what? Like I talked about this on Sunday, but I have the Secret of the Ooze set, and I think it was awesome. And I love that I own them, but I wasn't instantly getting ideas, even with the accessory set. And it wasn't until this Mirage Turtle pack came in because they're so much more fun to pose and play with.
You can pose them. That's the thing.
Yeah.
With the other ones, it's really I'm too cautious. I assume I'm gonna break it.
Yeah.
They are stiff, even with some, you know, Team Heat.
Hashtag Team Heat, Cody.
Hashtag Team Heat's not enough. I don't know. Because they are art. They are perfect figures. It's just, that's the one thing that they lack. I think that these ones give you a nice balance.
And those hashtag Team No Heat. I didn't need any heat on those whatsoever.
Oh, I popped this arm out.
Yeah.
So carelessly. I was like,
oh my God.
I hope that didn't break.
And I was being a dummy. I actually was using heat on one of the left arms because I thought it was, I was just being, I was like, oh, I'm like, and then I saw the R because everything is labeled like we discovered on Sunday. Like the heads are labeled, the arm has the R on it. And I'm like, oh no, stop. Because again, my twangs, I freaked out. But it was in there. The right arms on all of them are super, they're in there firm, but you can pop them on.
You probably could put it on the other arm. I'm just looking at it now.
But like I think it must be a slightly smaller peg. Like that left arm, like even with heat, it wasn't budging, and then I got nervous that like I didn't want to like pop the peg going into the bicep. So I was just like, "What is going on?"
Just customize your set.
They're currently up on my coffee table, just all posed up. I'm so happy to have those guys. Let's see. Cody said the Street Fighter Turtles have new heads, and the Stranger Things Turtles are an awesome Mirage sculpt. Yeah, Cody's. I think you have all of those, right? I hope people do pass on the 3 sets so I can get them easy. Fair. See, that's the other thing, right? Like we have to stop, like as a community, like just because it's the new thing. Like don't buy. None of this is going to make us millionaires, like these collections. No. So don't buy anything. In the at least I've stopped.
I will gladly play the TMNT 3 soundtrack tomorrow in honor of those trying to get this set.
Because is that tomorrow? That is tomorrow?
Tomorrow, Thursday, Friday. You get 3 chances at this Apple. And then you can try it in person too if you're at Comic-Con as well, I believe. So
let's see.
I made the decision not to go after that, and I'm gonna wait for the other release of Kino.
Okay. Yeah, $100 was a little too rich for my blood for a scooter, because it could have a 2-pack. Like I have the Last of Us 2-pack was $74.
It's the other stuff. It comes in
Terminator
a
2.
It comes with a
t-shirt. That's right. But I don't need any of that.
Some of the other additional swag. But yeah, I don't need it.
That's for me. Again, for me. I don't need that extra stuff. Yeah. I'm just looking for the Samurai Turtles.
That elf, though, is definitely something I am considering for tomorrow. The badge and the backpack.
The elf is ridiculous. I know.
And I don't have an elf, so I waited.
I don't either.
I waited.
I don't either.
Let's see. We'll order it together. Save on shipping.
Ooh, all right. We'll talk. We'll figure that out. Can we get a New Kids on the Block TMNT crossover? that would be funny.
I mean,
what's it made of? How much? I think it was. So I had to do the NECA because it was from them. So it was like an automatic $15 shipping. So like I factored that in. That's how much the whole thing. So I think it was 65 or 60.
I think he was talking about the 78 points of articulation diorama.
Oh, my bad. Okay. This is me catching
more
up
than
now. I apologize.
$65.
Oh, there we go. There you go, Cody. Yep, $225. That's right. Let's see. I spent this much. Oh, Gomez, the mech, the Lost in Turtle
I don't
Shredder.
blame
Yeah.
anyone for buying that Void Gomez. That thing looked great. If you
Oh,
had the
for
money
sure.
for it, that seemed really unique for this year.
And by the way, Chewy, I know you were more interested in the Gomez. I don't know if it's been claimed at this point, but hit up Lago Figs, or I can for you. But Dave bought it, and he just wants the mech. So I know that you were interested, so I'm just saying.
That's before I just dropped some money for a diorama.
I know.
And that's what we were saying. Is only so we have elasticity with our budgets. We can only go so far.
Right.
I think I will still try to convince you to get that helicopter because I think you'd really enjoy it. But
I know,
we'll talk. We'll talk. We got another 20 something days to figure it out.
Right. That's why I still haven't been in a rush, and I do think it's going to get fully funded where all the tiers, but like, that'll, I mean, like the His Tank did, right? And I don't know. I'm just gonna wait. I might be like I did with His Tank. Like once all of the figures are out and they're part of the package, then I don't know. We'll see. Then I have to see where we are. Machu, you're not wrong, man. Feels like 100 is the new 20, which is
300 is the new 100, which is even worse.
And it's true. We used to be able to get so much stuff for $20. Oh man!
And all these companies are producing stuff above $200 now, and it's every company. Every company is doing it.
Yeah,
it's kind of insane.
It is. It's just that again, hitting us all at the same time, and I guess it makes sense. It's Comic-Con season, all of that stuff. But
I used to think it was wild, the all-in like completionist Legends people that would spend like $20 a figure, 100 figures. If we go back to 2018,
right?
Like, wow, that's a good chunk of money.
Yeah.
And now I'm looking at it, be like, they make 200 Legends at 25, and then there's all these other companies competing for the same dollars, producing toys at like $300.
Yeah,
it's nuts.
That's once again, I'm glad to be part of this movement with you, where we're just going to remind everybody you don't need everything. Like make sure, because that was my big thing too, like figuring out, like my summer financials and looking at, like what I'll be able to budget and everything else. So like I really
into that diorama anyway. So
well, I'm happy. That's a good one. Did you send him your NDR yet?
Or I didn't figure that out if Chris did it for us, since it's all going through him. I don't know what's easiest. It's either we send it to 78 or we send it to Chris. I don't know which one he prefers.
Okay, we'll have to. All right, so I haven't said anything yet, but I did hit him up before because I shared out that post, just to again continue to help. Because that's what we like to do. We like to help get eyeballs on people's projects.
I love supporting small businesses. Chubsy Wubsies, Lone Wolf, 78 Points, like all these small.
Yeah, Hella Dope Toys. I haven't worked with them yet, but like
Hella Dope has SH on there. That's wild. Yeah, that's awesome.
Jurassic Jesse, thanks for joining us. By the way, again, go check out Toy Migos, both on Instagram and their YouTube. Great toy content happening. Same with Unboxing Art. If you haven't subscribed to Art, he's again great channel. Awesome stuff coming out on typically also Wednesdays, right? Also
Wednesdays at 7:30. State of the Art with our boy Cox Crate.
Yeah, that's right.
Unboxing Art's our boy too. I'm just saying.
Oh no, of course, yes. And additionally, but yes. Again, we do a lot of crossover stuff here. I don't know if you guys know. We sort of bounce around. But get that Dragonfly. I might. Don't regret it. Could easily resell. That's true. That is at the very, and that was kind of my thought process with the His Tank too. Was
I know a lot of people didn't like the last reveal Glenda, but I'm not a big diehard G.I. Joe fan, and I thought it was just cool that there was a female pilot that you could swap in there.
Right.
I thought that was cool. I thought, oh no, it's a G.I. Joe. I'll do some research. I didn't realize that she was very obscure.
Yeah. Well, that is one of the
to me, everyone's obscure because I only know like 10 characters.
I know. And the ones that
not Snake Eyes.
Yeah, not Snake Eyes. Like Shipwreck. I was like, I didn't. He's like one that I knew, and I still haven't even found him yet or bought him. I
forgot his name. I was like, oh, I recognize this guy.
Cody saying, I don't know if you guys have 2 kiddies. That's a couple grand at least. You could spend. You could spend that money buying all the Legends and have tubs of stuff you don't want, or spend the same amount for just a few things you really like and will display. And that's a perfect way of looking at it. That's how I'm
Wise
trying
man
to.
Machu coming in.
Yeah, and that's how I think we're all, at least in our little group of friends, trying to push ourselves to like what. Again, we've used this on the TPC many times, but like what brings you joy, and like I said, this portal generator, this is bringing me joy, man. Look at how
It's
neat.
awesome.
Like I'm so happy I didn't let the shipping cost. Like I just said, all right. Like I just said no.
It
Total
is what
price.
it is.
It's the total price.
Because you won't see
Give it to
that
me.
retail, and
Yeah.
they're not going to put this back up on their site.
So. I don't. That's the thing, and I know Machi was saying he wants it. I'm like, we're gonna have to probably help him look on a toy show, or hopefully not too great. Like I haven't looked on eBay, like you know, or anything.
Machi probably already has it. He probably found it already.
He just
give me a break. We doesn't Machi to find things.
I could portal one to you, right, Matt? So we're doing well. Like again, we get to hang out. To get to hang out with one of my buddies and talking to toys, talking with all of you in the chat. Again, thank you guys for choosing to spend part of your life listening to us talk about toys. I wish there was, I do wish there was more to like talk about with this portal, but it's just straight up cool. It really is just a neat little thing. And as I knock the boys over, but like that's it. There's nothing to it. You get the one workable, lever here, which of course with NECA I'm going to be a little
sound
careful
effects
about.
Are not included. You have to do it yourself. What sound effect would it be? Like,
yeah, or oh man, would
be the Doctor Who sound. Vroom, 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 vroom.
That's a good one too. And then how is it East Coast Machu? And let's see. Art says legends are not keeping up with the competition. Heck, can't even keep up with their their in-home brands. I mean, I will say I really liked my Ultimate Cat. I thought that was really great. I also enjoyed. I do enjoy these, except for
love
the top.
This one.
Well, Andrew Garfield is the best. Yeah. That is by far the best. But I like the Toby.
In fact, once I convince Machu to give him the Machu mod, I'm gonna pass on the SH.
Are you really? See, I'm still gonna get the SH.
I like it. It's just I don't know if it would give me that much more happiness after Machu gives us a little bit of tour circulation.
Yeah, that's interesting. That's a good point. I mean, Andrew is taller than the other guys anyway, so like, it's not like it's going to be a huge disparity between. And Figure Arts have been kind of beefing up their guys slightly too. So let's see. Machu says use the portal to interact with your other turtle sets. Oh, for sure. And man, I like it. This is neat.
Yeah.
So
it's nice.
I wish there was more to it. I mean, just to talk about, but we could keep talking about toys, but I do know you're on your lunch. So
yes, I do have to go. But I appreciate the invite. I appreciate people joining the chat.
Yeah. Thank you, everybody. So hopefully, again, we're going to be trying to do some more of this stuff throughout our various channels over the course of this summer season. And thank you. Just thank you guys very much. And Chewy, thank you guys. And let's see, hold on. Unboxing art. You guys got to get that Action Force vehicle. That's one of the other.
It's a consideration.
It's one of the other pieces.
I'll tell you right now, I decided no for the DeLorean, even though I think it looks spectacular. I said no to Ramen Racer, even though I think that looks cool too.
Yeah.
Right now, I'm considering the Dragonfly. I'm waiting to see what Star Wars is going to do, Marvel's going to do. And also the Vanguard is on the list of like, oh, we'll see.
Yeah. One of my big projects in the next, couple of days or weeks is going to be to try to figure out a nice shelf display for my vehicles, or like just because right now, like I said, they're just on the floor, and I have a bunch of them now between Batmobiles, Ecto One, the Playmates Party Wagon. Like I just have bigger things.
They're big, and you have to convince Lomo to get you make your garage.
Yeah, well, I know.
That's step one. A warehouse garage.
Because I have any more table space for diorama.
No, this one has to be modular. It's solely modular. If the Vanguard is in black, I will consider it more. If it's in tan or military green, I will probably pass.
Yeah, that's true.
Because in black, I could just put some shield logos on the doors, and I got something I would use a lot more.
Oh, that's true. Look at that. He's saying it. That's a really good point. Dragonfly and Vanguard would make an awesome chase scene for toy photography. I know.
It would.
There's just a lot of cool stuff. So whatever people end up going for, just make sure you enjoy it. And that's the big thing. It's just like.
And right now, I do love how the Dragonfly looks. So I'm leaning toward that. But who knows?
We still have time. We got to weigh out our options.
We don't have final pricing on the Dragonfly yet or final color. But apparently the color of the car matters to me. So
it should though. It should. The Ramen Racer, like as cool as I like the orange one. I know it's supposed to be what was that show?
The General Lee from Dukes of Hazzard.
Yeah, the Dukes of Hazzard. Right. Like
it doesn't feel so good anymore, but
right. But you do have car color will matter, just like the Bratz car. Like I love that red, but also if it was a more muted kind of natural car color than that bright, I don't know. I'm with you though. So anybody, thank you guys so much for joining us, and I appreciate, and hopefully if you do end up wanting to get the Donatello portable portal generator, you're able to find one without breaking the bank. So, thank you, everybody. We'll see you later. Peace.